Um, this weekend, well, last weekend, we were out and we got hit by a teenage boy who was driving with no driver's license and no insurance when he ran into us. When he got out of the car, he wasn't even wearing a shirt. He only had on his pants. We asked him how old he was, and he told us he was about the same age as our boys. So if we had called the cops, it would not have been a pretty situation because he had no driver's license, no insurance. He wasn't even dressed properly to be out in the street. No shirt, just shorts. He apparently thought that the lane that we were on was 2 lanes. It was a big lane, but he thought it was 2. So he tried to cut us and cut in front of us, so he just hit us, you know. Later on, he realized that it was just 1 lane. So we eventually did not call the cops because we have boys ourselves, and he was really scared. We stood there. His tire, he had a hole in his tire. His tire was flat because of the accident. He had to fix his tire, so we stood there with our phones so he could see what he was doing. We basically waited with him until he called somebody to come pick him up and made sure he was safe. We did not call the cops, of course, and there's not a lot of people like that in this world, if you think about it. What if he had hit someone else and that person had called the cops? You know, what if he hit somebody who was looking for insurance money because, you know, our car is ruined, you know, but we don't care about his insurance. We'll fix it, you know. It's about his life and making sure that he's safe because we ourselves have teenage kids. What if it was someone else and they had called the cops? This could have been blown up into a whole new other level. With the way the world is going today, the cops would have gotten over there, arrested him, maybe maybe it would have led to something else. If you have teenage kids and they have a driver's license, please make sure you check their license, check their car insurance, and please make sure your children are covered, they're safe, and all their paperwork is straight before they venture out into the road. Because once they're out there, you're not there with them. It's just them, strangers, and the cops. So, I mean, I was going to make this video when we came. I was tired. Mondays are very busy for me, so I'm just putting this now. It's been in my head. Make sure your kids' paperwork, their license, everything is straight before they venture out into the road. You never know who they run into. You never know what will happen. If we didn't have teenage boys, if we weren't parents, that boy would have been in a different situation right now as I'm speaking. This is serious. And where in the world does somebody hit somebody else's car, ruptures their car, and then the people come out to help you who did the damage? It does not happen often. And now we're left to fix our vehicle.